Hey guys, so I wanted to do another paranormal video. I apologize if there's a lot of noise in the background. Jill and John are playing Resident Evil. Destiny's laying on the floor, so I don't imagine she's going to be making a lot of noise. but, yeah, so I wanted to do another paranormal video. If you guys have watched the paranormal ones I've made already, I talked about this one house that I lived in with the ghost boy. There was a lot more things that happened in the house than just the ghost boy, and that I tell you guys a little bit about it. And yeah, so if you guys did watch that video, you know the basic layout of this house already. I drew my little diagram thing for you guys. So a lot of it happened when I was in the living room. That was adjacent to the kitchen and the hallway that led to the bedrooms. And whenever I was sitting in the living room, shit would fall, the TV would change channels, you would hear walking in the hallway coming from the bedrooms, which there was the most activity from that skinny little hallway that led into the living room. But if you went back and watched, this is all in the Ghost Boy video. I was terrified of that house, completely and utterly terrified. I hated living there. I didn't want to live there anymore. It was really scary and bad. One night I had a friend sleeping over because there's some issues in my family, and my mom wasn't present at the house that night. So we had someone come over and watch us until my dad was coming home that morning. So we're all hanging out in the living room, and the door that led into the house was right there. It led right into the living room. So we're sitting there watching TV. We didn't go to sleep during our bedtime because no one was home. She didn't give a fuck. She was 18. And we were friends. So we're sitting there watching TV, and then we hear a knock at the front door. We had two doors. We had the one that led right into the house, and then we had this long staircase, and we had the one that led outside. So we're sitting there, and we hear a knock on the door that leads right into our house. And we figured it was the landlord, because she was this crazy psycho bitch. I swear she had to do with all the evil shit that happened in the house. She was like a demon on her own. And so we hear a knock on the door. I get up, and we had that little peephole thing. I hate those things. I have a phobia of those things. But it was 2 in the morning, so I looked through it to see who was there. Nobody was there. Nobody whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, maybe it was the door or the floor settling and something popped. I don't know. I was trying to give myself some hope. So go sit back down. She was like, oh, who was it? I was like, oh, well, there was no one through the little peephole, so maybe it was no one. So we sit down and we're watching some more TV, and then it knocks again. Go look through the little peephole, nothing again. Sit back down, happens the third time. The third time when I looked through the peephole, it looked like the landlord lady. I'm by this time it was 2:15, 2:30 in the morning. What the hell is she doing up here 2:15/2:30 in the morning? Makes no sense. So I open the door, and there's nobody there. I saw her standing there, clear as day, through this little fucking peephole, and there was nobody there whatsoever. I'm like, okay, that's not creepy at all. And I told the girl that was watching us, and I was like, yeah, there was someone just standing there.
First chapter.
So she comes to the door, looks down the hallway. We go down the stairs because the landlord's door was right next to the door that led outside, and listened to their door to see if anyone was up or anything, because the layouts of the house were exactly the same. And yeah,
all the stories get into one another's.
Yeah, they do. There was no noise coming from their house whatsoever. No one walking, no TV, no radio, no nothing. So we're okay. So that night passes. Then the next day comes around. My mom is still where she's at, and so she stays over again and watches us again. Same thing happens that night. And what? I have no idea what he said. So happens again that night, and then we tell my dad the next day. My dad doesn't believe in ghosts and whatnot. And well, yeah, he didn't believe us when we told him. So this hat. Oh, This wig is so poofy.
I can't.
Don't mind the poofy wig, guys.
You can't. Why
The
don't you do it?
hat. It's hot.
You're a liar.
Try to like push it over to the side. And wait, don't want that popping out. We're just gonna go with that. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that.
Dude, they're clean now.
And
Are they?
so a few days passes by, and my dad has what he likes to say is his like first paranormal experience happened to him, where he was laying in his room and my mom was still gone, and he felt someone. This happened to him multiple times, like the same thing. He felt like someone sit on the bed, and he knew my mom wasn't home, so he woke up like immediately and was like, "Okay, there's no one there." The wig is hot. It's a good thing I didn't put the blonde one on, or I'd be dying. So he didn't tell us about this until he had his other paranormal experience back at the house that they're living at now. And I think Joe and I went over one day, and my dad told us that he felt someone sit on the bed, and he heard someone like open the door or something, and he felt like the indent of someone sitting down or whatever it's called. But yeah, all in all, that house was just really, really haunted. Like, really, really, really haunted. Really, really haunted. John, I still think you should come tell your story. You're gay? You should! It's good! Come tell it! John has a really good story, and I really want him to tell you guys. Actually, he has 2 really good stories. Come tell it! Just say yes.
Sure.
I don't remember if I told you guys about the tapping that John and I heard while we were up in Maine on vacation. We were sitting there talking, and I think he was actually telling me his ghost stories that night. And all of a sudden, on like the Glindo? It looks like Glindo. Window/door thing, we hear tap, 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 like someone like tapping on like the glass trying to get our attention. And then we just... What?
The achievement.
Oh. And we came to the conclusion that it was a tall British bear tapping on the glass and asking to come in from the cold. John, come tell your story. Destiny, make him come tell his story. Come, John, come here. Come hither and come tell your story. Come, crawl. Yes, come here. Come here. I really want him to tell you guys these stories. Come sit next to Grandpa, Johnny boy. So this is John from Steph and Cap's Tube. You guys should go watch them because they make really retarded videos.
What are you doing? Hi.
And yeah, tell them your story, or whichever one you choose. Or
how many people am I talking to right now?
These don't get all too many views, like 100 or so.
Alright, so where do I start off? What one should I start with?
I say the girl.
The girl?
The girl. Because that was creepy, and after you told that story, that's when we heard the tapping.
What girl?
No, not like a live.
I never heard any ghost girl before.
Yes, you have.
Okay, just continue.
Here.
She just ruined the video.
Oh,
Right.
I didn't mean to.
So, alright. I was... Do I have to do
Yes, you started. Go.
Alright. I wasn't... I was with my friend, Rob one day. And we're walking around at this park by his house. And it's a pretty big park. So we're getting to the end. And at the end of
Wait, let me specify one thing really quick. He's going to use the term track. I thought it was like a railroad track, but it's like a racing track. Continue.
I get to the end of the park, and at the end of the park there's a track, she said. And when we get there, we look at the track and we see this like figure. It's like a shadow kind of a girl.
Girl.
And Sit how I told you how she was sitting.
Like, oh god, it went dark. Like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And then
curled up.
me and my friend Rob are looking, and she starts reaching her hand out, and we're just looking like, what the fuck? But we didn't really know what it was at first. And then it looks at us, and its eyes are fucking.
Yeah, I curse all the time.
Okay.
Go for
They're
it.
fucking
I don't give a fuck. Curse all you want.
glowing, and we were gonna run, but we took like 2 steps and turned around, and it was all the way on the other side of the track, and this is a big track, and it's not possible to get to that area as fast as we did. I can't tell that story as well as my other ones.
The thing about that story was the night he first told it to me was when we were up in Maine, and where the couch was, that because he was staying in the living room, it's like here's the couch, and then right in front of it is like a glass door, kind of like window kind of thing. It didn't have steps or anything, so they used it as a window. And as soon as he like said that, it was just like tap, 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 and we're like, and I knew we heard it too because we both looked at each other like, please tell me you heard that. But tell them the
Alright, so this is me, my friend Rob again, and
that's bad juju.
our friend Ant. My friend Ant just moved into an old house, and moved into a new house, not an old hospital. And can you cut me? And it is?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, I was thinking Okay, so my friend Ant moves into a new house, and me and my friend Rob, like, go shit, obviously. Like, a bunch of shit has happened with me and him. I don't know why. It always happens whenever we would hang out. It would always happen whenever we would hang out. I can't talk right now. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Okay, so, okay, so we're trying to find out if this house is haunted or not. So, we are, talking, trying to see if anything happens. Nothing happened, so we go into his kitchen, and we're just hanging out at the table talking. And in the middle of the table, there's a Febreze bottle. So, we're sitting there, and we hear a bag move behind us. So we turn around and look at the bag, and we thought it was like a breeze or something, but there was no breeze. But we just thought it was a breeze. And then, as soon as we look back at the table, there's like a Febreze bottle about like this size. It's pretty much full. It just starts moving across the table towards my friend Rob, and we're just looking at it like, what the fuck is going on? And then it falls. And my friend catches it, puts it back on the table, and all of a sudden we start hearing banging on the wall. I was so scared that I had to have my 2 friends stand in the bathroom with me when I was peeing. And then we ran out of the house.
Meanwhile, when we heard the tapping, he walks right to the window, and I'm like,
outside.
Why didn't I just pee outside? Because it's in Bayonne, and they're always, yeah.
there was another one, right? With the thing on the counter. Wasn't there like something on a counter and it kept moving and moving and moving and it just fell?
No, that was a Febreze bottle that was moving across the table and it fell.
There was another story, wasn't there?
The Febreze bottle was not there. Wasn't another one. I think there was one where when I first went to Rob's house, but that one's not really scary because I didn't turn around and see it, but it was pretty scary.
There was another one. Was it that one?
I don't know. Ghost train. No,
I remember you telling me about that.
It's not scary.
Well, I don't necessarily tell scary stories, just like...
Usually when I record videos, I'm a lot more talkative, and I'm better at doing what our channel. Go subscribe to Seth and Cabs, dude. I was forced to do this video.
We'll put a link so you can spell it.
I'm gonna go over there, and...
I have one story.
Here's Joe! You scared the dog!
Okay, so apparently my old neighbors who used to live there, apparently the house was haunted, but I never see
There's a hair loopy.
anything paranormal, apparently. But when I was over at my neighbor's house, I was watching their dog because they went away to, I think, Atlantic City on vacation. And I'm there feeding the dog. For some reason, I felt like sleeping there. I guess I felt like being a cool kid because I was like 12 years old and sleeping over in a house no one was in. And I'm feeding the dog, and I heard footsteps of kids running around upstairs, and no one was home. And then another time was with my good friend Georgie, rest his soul.
Soul.
Yeah. But my good friend Georgie, and we were sitting in the living room watching TV. I'm like, all right, okay. He's like, want to go make a sandwich? Okay. Bear in mind, no one else is in the house. Everyone, and whoever was asleep. And we go into the kitchen, make a sandwich. 5 minutes. We go back, and the TV's missing. It's not there. It's just gone. Trying to think of anything else. I don't think there's any. Besides ghost train that's on, but there's nothing else.
I didn't even know that was gonna happen, guys. That was not planned, I swear.
But they had a lot of stories, like hearing banging on a window that no one could reach from outside, like loud banging, but I wasn't there.
He reminded me of one. While I was living at my uncle's house, which if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know, like, what the basic kind of look was of that house. One night he went to work, and it was just me and this thing and Smokey at the house, and Mama. And I'm getting ready to go to bed, and just as I turn the lights out, I always have to have the TV on going to sleep. Whether it's the TV or the laptop, I need something playing when I'm going to sleep. So I'm getting ready to go to bed, and just as I start to kind of fall asleep, but I wasn't asleep yet, I hear a little girl, but it sounded really, really angry, and it sounded like it came from the attic. It didn't sound like it was in the room because it sounded far away. And someone just farted really loud.
Not me.
That was Jonathan.
I do what I want.
I heard Gina, like really fast, really quick, and really angry, but it sounded really young. So I'm like, okay, and I told him about it the next day when he came home, and I didn't hear anything for the rest of the night. Needless to say, I was scared as hell to go back to sleep. And then I talked to it. Like the next day, each time I passed by the attic, I said, hi, I know you're there, I heard you. Like I would just talk to it throughout the day. And then the next night, again, he went to work, so it was just me and the animals. I heard, again, her, I assume it was a girl. You never know with like demons and stuff, but it was a girl voice. And it sounded a lot more calm and like content. And it was like, Gina. And then I never heard it again. But,
No, you motherfucker! Ow!
you made the dog rough. But, yeah, so this video was kind of all messy and everywhere, and him randomly jumping in and humping Joe's ear and dog face. How did her face even... Oh, okay. I was like, how did her face even pop up? But, wow, this thing has a longer range than I thought it did. So, yeah, I will put their link below. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully next time I'll have a story for you, and there won't be farting and ear humpage and everything else in the video. So...
Oh yeah, if you guys do go to Step and Caps, what?
Shameless promotion.
No, as I say, if you guys don't go to Step and Caps,
Okay, Porky Pig.
you know, just
I said, okay, Porky Pig.
If you guys decide to go to our channel and subscribe to us,
or not just subscribe, I'm saying, if you send us a message, you know, just tell us anything you want us to do, and we'll probably do it.
yeah. Even if it's a dare
Except
thing.
for porno.
No pornos.
He won't do a porno with me.
You can't do a porno on YouTube.
I didn't say YouTube.
Whoa!
Alright, guys, bye!